6 years ago, my family and I moved away from Fort Wayne, Indiana. At the time, I thought this chapter of my life was probably over, but something unexpected keeps happening. Every summer, we come back to visit family, to see old friends, to slow down, and every year, leaving gets a little harder. In fact, we come back so often that Sarah and I have started having conversations I never thought we'd have. Should we buy a home here? Maybe even an Airbnb that our family can enjoy during the summers. So today, as we spend the day at one of my favorite places in Fort Wayne, the Fort Wayne Zoo with Ruby and Poppy, I want to answer a question that I've been asking myself more and more lately, and that is, what is it about this city that keeps pulling us back? I'm Mr. 260, and this is Living in Fort Wayne. You know, when I first moved here 20 years ago, I experienced Fort Wayne through the eyes of a young guy trying to build a career. At that point in my life, you know, I was a radio disc jockey. I spent 12 years of my life as a radio disc jockey here in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Hey, John the Mexican here. I know what you're thinking. Man, does that guy have an awesome tan for a Mexican?
But some things started happening, you know. I started realizing that people stopped listening to the radio as much, and I knew I needed to figure out something quick. And that something that I needed to figure out quick was video production. And that's what I did. I quit my radio job here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I took my family, we got in a car, we headed down to Florida. And over the last 6 years, we made an incredible life for ourselves there. Not only doing YouTube channels on the Emerald Coast, but also selling a ton of homes. And that's exactly what brought us back here. Every summer, my family and I come back down to visit family and friends. And every single summer when we leave, I find myself going, man, I really like Fort Wayne. Why did we leave? Well, the answer is clear. Florida is really nice every other time of the year besides summer. It of course gets a little packed there this time of year. And well, this is a great escape because there's not a lot of tourism happening in Fort Wayne, Indiana. But I tell you what is happening. There's a lot of opportunity happening right now. And in fact, Fort Wayne, Indiana has become one of the fastest growing cities in the Midwest. In fact, it's one of the only really growing major cities in the US. So really great statistics on why people are wanting to live here. We'll get more to that in the video. This city has always been very special to me. When I came back here in 2009, I was full of ambition and goals and had all these things in front of me that I thought were important until I had my kids. And when I had my kids, everything sort of changed. Let's look at Mommy back there. See how Mommy's doing.
Mom, are you scared?
Are you alive?
Are you scared?
Are you scared?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Are you scared, chickens?
Rock, paper, Puppy.
You know, the funny thing about becoming a parent is you start to look at places a little differently. You stop asking what's exciting, what's trending. You start asking, would my kids be happy here? When Ruby is 25 years old, she's not going to remember interest rates. She's only going to remember days like this, hanging out at the Fort Wayne Zoo, having a good time.
Are you scared?
Excited?
Yes.
Oh boy, what are we gonna do? 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 Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Lots of fun stuff for the kids to do. And the biggest factor here, guys, is everything is cheap. Like compared to Florida, anything that we do out in Florida, it costs an arm and a leg. We come up here to Fort Wayne, man, we feel like we punched the discount code and all of a sudden everything got a lot cheaper. So a lot cheaper to take the kids out. In fact, hey guys, Daddy's pretty notoriously cheap, right? Yeah, Daddy's pretty notoriously cheap.
Discount Daddy's what we like.
No. Discount Daddy is not correct because when we're in Fort Wayne, Daddy buys everything, including the gemstones. Look,
Hey.
we got treasure. We got treasure here. We got
What's this?
Do you get anything good?
Yeah.
Here's your gold.
You got. Oh, look at that. Is that? I believe that would be called fool's gold, darling. Fool's gold. How much do you think that's worth?
I don't know.
But hey, you know, there's things like that over here at the Fort Wayne Zoo. For the day, I think that cost the whole family around $75 to come out today and enjoy this zoo. If you try and do anything like that down in Florida, you're gonna be paying like $50 a person, and that's not even for a zoo. We don't have a zoo down there.
Well, we have Golf World.
Golf World got closed down, girl. They were mean to the Dolphins. Don't go to Golf World. Don't go to Golf World. But more treasures. See, I'm telling you, there's treasures here in Fort Wayne. Talking about seeing it from their eyes, it's nothing like seeing your kids start to pet goats Hey, how you like petting those goats? Yeah, they're gonna scare the goats is what they're going to do. As parents, we're not just building houses, we're building childhoods. The fact of the matter is, my family and I, we could vacation anywhere, but we choose to come back to Fort Wayne every single time. And it occurred to me, why do I like coming back to Fort Wayne? It's not just because it's cheap, but the fact of the matter is the people are extremely nice here. I mean, everybody you meet is gonna be some of the kindest souls. And on top of that, you know, our whole family's here too. So it's nice to see all Sarah's family, be able to hang out with them. We have traditions now. Like after this, we're going to Pizza King. Look, she's over here. She's so hungry right now. She's been waiting for Pizza King for the last 6 months. But you guys excited about Pizza King? Everybody's getting really excited about Pizza King. So we have all these traditions that we kind of set up here. Pizza King being one of those. You can't get that anywhere outside of the state of, it's only in Indiana, right? Only in the state of Indiana. And you know, it's just little traditions like that that keep our family coming back. And that's why we really just kind of are kicking the tires here on maybe possibly investing. And we'll see how that goes. And thinking about real estate here, we have stayed in enough Airbnb rentals here to kind of get a good idea that, well, first of all, there just aren't a lot of Airbnb rentals. You know what? I think there's an angle to invest in Fort Wayne. So that's kind of what we got planned doing that. And, you know, of course, if you're looking to make this your primary residence, dude, I moved here in 2009. Sarah, when I met Sarah, she was like, look, I like you a lot. You're a good dude, but I'm not going to marry you until you are responsible enough to buy a house. We bought our first house. Kid you not. In Lakeside Park, we bought it for $127,000, and I was like, I don't know how the heck I'm gonna swing this much money. Like, it was, for me back then, that was a lot of money. $127,000 was our first house. Beautiful 100-year-old home. I wish I could go back and buy 10 more, and that's what I'm telling you. You know, a lot of first-time home buyers are moving towards this area too. If you're a first-time home buyer, this is a great market, man, because there are so many opportunities available. There's still a low entry fee. You don't have to go borrow money from your cousin Uncle Tom to get in a house. It's absolutely affordable to live here in Fort Wayne. It's absolutely affordable to invest. Who's coming with me, baby? Let's go. All right. Leaving the Fort Wayne Zoo. We had a great time here today. The zoo is not why I'd buy the house here, but places like this tell me a lot. Families are everywhere here. Families are very important. Community investment. They put a ton of money into this zoo for the amount of people here. Kids having experiences, kids having fun. Public spaces are being used, man. This place is, we were filmed here on a Tuesday at freaking 10 o'clock in the morning. This place was absolutely packed to the brim with kids. Great cities just don't build attractions. They create places where memories happen. So could I raise my family in Fort Wayne? Without question. I love this town. I love what it represents. I love the people in it. I love the community. I love the family. I love memories. I love opportunity, and I love connection. And I would love to connect with you. If you'd like to learn more information on moving to the Fort Wayne area, you can call me anytime. People call me Mr. 260. You can reach me at 260-308-6100 or Mr.260team@gmail.com. I came in today thinking we were going to make a video about coming to the zoo. Instead, I think we ended up making a video about why certain places never really leave you. Fort Wayne isn't just somewhere I used to live. It's where some of my favorite memories were made. And now watching Ruby and Poppy make memories of their own here, I can't help but wonder if maybe this city still has another chapter left in our family story. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. God bless you and your family. If you'd like to see more videos on Fort Wayne, I'm just starting this channel. You can check it out right here. All right, until next time, God bless you and your family. We'll see you next time.